Welcome to lesson 2 of Kitchen Essentials. I'm going to unpack my herbs and spices drawers and try and introduce you to a lot of the herbs and spices that I use every single day. So one of the first things is that all of my herbs and spices I've now upgraded to organic. Even though I've still got sort of one of the own brand, Tesco's own brand jars, they fit nicely into my drawers. So the first powerhouse is the turmeric, and it's the curcumin in the turmeric which is a real anti-cancer powerhouse. So either take the real thing, a powder, and if need be, you can actually get capsules of turmeric as well, and the essential ingredient which is curcuminoid. So that's turmeric. Second is ginger. Integrate as much ginger into any of your juices, smoothies, breakfast, lunch and dinners as you possibly can. Real powerhouse for anti-inflammatory products. Garlic. So you can also get garlic powder. I don't have any at the minute. I've mixed it all into my seaweed blend. But garlic, I've heard, integrating 1 to 2 or 3 raw garlic cloves into dressings or crush it up onto your salads. Just integrate as much raw garlic as you possibly can into your diet and lifestyle. Oregano is another essential powerhouse ingredient that I'm starting to integrate into all of my different recipes. The next is cinnamon. Again, integrate that as well as you can. Cayenne pepper. I love spices and chilies, so cayenne pepper, crushed chilies, a curry powder of some description, or even a hot curry powder. One of the lessons we covered in the food fundamentals was about the most nutritious foods on the planet, and that's to do with the living foods on the land, the freshwater algae, which is chlorella, spirulina and blue-green algae, which I take in supplement form, and then you've got the ocean algae. So I've got a blended powder, which you can, once you start looking for these things, it's easier to find. So this is a combination of like 9 different seaweeds that's in a powder form, and I just put it in another container, mixed it with some garlic powder and sprinkled that on as many different relevant recipes as possible. The next is dulse. Now when we get to the meal prep and planning and I introduce you to my daily salads, I have dulse for lunch and dinner as a little side portion on my salads. It's a bit like a crisp, you get used to it. My wife hates it, I like it. It's a bit like Marmite, I guess. So what do I do for dressings? Now, I tried getting all complicated and making nice dressings. So I just boiled it down to some simple key principles. I use some olive oil, or you can use some flax oil, some tamari or some Bragg's, and some lemon, squeezed lemon. I don't use vinegars. So with the Hippocrates Institute I've been to and visited, they don't integrate vinegars with part of food because it's all to do with optimizing food combining, which we would have covered in the earlier lessons. So making sure lemon is an essential part of your weekly food orders as well. And I've learned recently that mushrooms are an extreme powerhouse. They've got beta-glucans in. So if you start doing research on the power of mushrooms, and I went at my cupboard and I thought, oh, that's interesting. So I've started integrating this mushroom blend into my sort of weekly diet, this is a blend of 14 different mushrooms, which is a real powerhouse because, again, you can take this as a supplement or you can take it in powder form. So I made some awesome raw mushroom soup last week and my wife even enjoyed it.